Welcome back, ladies and gents, to the final part of my Fable 3 walkthrough. Welcome back. Back. Chop, chop, screwed. Right. Let me see how much moolah I have. Now, actually, first, let me break it down how I'm trying to get the good ending, because I Google search. I'm like, all right, I know this game has different endings. I want to get, apparently you need to make $6 million. I'm like, okay, I don't know how to freaking like make that amount of money. I don't want to keep playing this game for like another 2 weeks. I got other games to get to, like Dragon Ball next week, and probably Halo in a couple of days as well, like Halo Combat Evolved. The way I did it, I looked up this actually very handy video. Hold on, let me deposit this money first. Was this actually? I can see. I think this is the Fable game people really didn't like. And it's probably because of this ending or how to get the good ending. I can definitely see that. It could be, a slosh. 11 million in the bank. God, I wish I had this amount of money in real life. Donate a finger to get that money right now. Okay, so how I'm trying to get the ending, how the video, oh no, Nero, hold on. Dude, come on, get over here, boy. All right, and how the video said it is pretty much to get the amount of money. I went first, when you first go to the treasury, has access to the treasury, take out you have about 400,000 gold. Take that gold out, start buying property, start in mill fields. I keep calling mill fields because it's close enough to mill fields. Keep buying property, rent it out. Don't just rent and move in. Rent it out and just rent. So I have it on low because I switched back because my morale was going down. How people saw me was going down. Like they hated and feared me. Adjust the rent to the highest and keep doing that. Then freaking whatchamacallit, there's a demon door and Sunset House. I think I showed how to get there in the last video. The demon door, I think it's like right over, like right here. Actually, you get 1 million gold. I used that, kept buying property. I made benevolent decisions and set the rent up to the highest, and that's pretty much what I did. I bought the property everywhere in Bowerstone, and Millfields, Silver Pines, Brightwall Village. I bought everything. I rented it out. I bought shops and whatnot. Set all the prices, set all that stuff to high, and every 5 minutes you get like a couple 100,000 gold. And I just left my Xbox on for like literally like 4 to 5 hours and got all this money. Then after I got all the money, enough money to get the good enough ending, I guess, I switched the prices down to low. And I earned less money, so people don't have to fear me / hate me. Oh yeah, and when you do the mission Desert Star or whatever, Secret Desert or whatever, Desert Diamond or whatever, and the statue mission, you could either donate those to the treasury or just keep that in your personal account, but you could use that money to buy a property. Then, like I said, when you're done buying property, put all that money in your bank. Pretty much, you have to do all of that before you go into the throne room on the mission. 121 days to go. That's what I read. Do all that stuff before you go into the throne room, which I'm about to go to. So yeah, we're ready.
At your service, my queen.
Your Majesty.
Uh-oh. Spaghettioso. My name is Baytuh.
All stand to attention for the Queen of Albion.
Bow down, get the most, not the... what's that some rap song called?
Today you must decide how much protection to grant Aurora. Kaylin will offer her proposal. Riva will stand against her.
You may speak.
Your Majesty, as you know, the threat from the deserts that surrounds my city has not diminished. The darkness could fall upon us once more at any moment. Aurora is part of your kingdom now, and I ask that you grant us protection. Build a desert outpost that can warn my people should the crawler attack. It shall allow us to leave the city in time and ensure the survival of your loyal subjects.
A desert outpost? I've never heard such nonsense. What shall we do next? Erect taverns under the sea? Plant crop?
Aurora is under our protection. It is our duty to build this outpost.
The Queen's decision is final. A military outpost shall be erected in the deserts that surround Aurora.
We shall not forget this gesture. Aurora thanks you.
Ah, you are a whimsical monarch, and that is why you are so beloved. Very well, it shall be done. Riva Industries is proud to present an exotic tale of romance, adventure, and sand. The Desert Outpost.
Bring forth Sabine of the Mistpeak dwellers. Today you decide on the fate of Mistpeak, home of the dwellers, Your Majesty. Sabine will speak for his people and their land. Riva will dispute his cause.
You may speak.
I come here seeking nothing but what was promised me and my people. You pledged to restore our home mountains and our right to dwell in them. We have fulfilled our end of the bargain. We have paid with our lives to sit you on that throne. Now you must fulfill your end. Undo the damage your brother did to our land, and our agreement shall be satisfied.
Your Majesty, this sounds both an unnecessary expense and an impudent demand. What value is there in a few trees languishing amongst...
I will keep my promise to the dwellers. The Mistpeak Mountains shall be restored.
Mistpeak shall become a protected region, and the dwellers shall be granted authority over its forests and resources.
You are true to your word and your honor. The dwellers will stand by you till the end.
The forests of Mistpeak are our greatest national treasure, and now, thanks to Riva Industries, they have returned to their past splendor. Dwellers, birds, and bunnies are free to roam, laugh, and kill each other as nature intended. Who needs all that lumber anyway?
Days left until attack 1.
Happy anniversary, Your Majesty. 1 year as Queen of Albion. Doesn't time just fly? To celebrate this momentous day, I have prepared some fantastic events. First, you will stand still for several hours while a local artist paints your portrait. Then, you will choose the 47 varieties of flowers you wish to be cast at your feet as you parade through the city. Oh, and you will need to sign thousands of autographs, of course. Let's see, you will also be...
Teresa has summoned me.
The day has come, Queen. It is time for you to face the darkness. But you will do so in your true form. Over the past year, you have made decisions that reveal your nature, and which have affected the lives of all your subjects. You have done what many would have thought impossible. Not only have you raised an army to protect your people, but you have accomplished this while acting as a noble, benevolent, and popular ruler. But you are more than a queen. You are a hero. You are Albion's champion, its protector. This coming battle is the reason you had to take Logan's place. Only you can defeat the creature that dwells in the shadows. If you do not, all your efforts will have been in vain. Now go. Do what you were born to do.
Why does her face look weird? Oh, doesn't it look weird to you guys? It's like she has like makeup on. I don't know. Looks weird. Yeah. Bow down to the greatest. Wait, no, it's bow down to the presence of greatness. There we go. I got you, Yeezus. Yeezy. What does Kanye call himself nowadays? I have no freaking clue.
It's here. The darkness has reached Power Stone. Reports indicate that our defenses were able to hold off the worst of the first attack. But if we don't act quickly, even the armies we prepared for this day will not be enough.
We have to get out on the streets, now!
Today we fight for Albion!
For Albion!
For Dragon Age. That was an old gamer poop joke. God, hilarious.
Long live the Queen!
You traitorous, treasonous, rebellious villain! Prepare to die!
That'll leave a nasty scar.
Got it? Good!
Your queen is here, the hero of time. Yeah, take that, Link.
It's here! With two black shots like us, we might stand a chance! Nice one!
Have they even explained who the crawler is or where he came from?
I'm taking some serious punishment here!
The Lightbringers have come! But this is the kingdom of unlight now! This is the kingdom of death! Watch us fly into your heart!
These things are tough!
Nero, why am I going to a dick spot right here? What is it? All right. We gotta take some time out to dig concrete. Man, I'm the mother effing hero.
Page. This isn't real. It isn't real.
Someone please tell me it's just a nightmare.
Never fear, Angel Wings is here. Tool.
Yeah! No one is stopping you, is it?
Dead fingers talk. Dead fingers whisper. Dead fingers claw at 1 million eyes.
We might stand a chance!
Oh, I thought he was saying dead fingers to you and dead fingers like he's like dead fingers everywhere. I'm like, dude, you got some weird fetishes.
Pick that up!
I can barely see. Where are they?
We drink the sounds you give us. The cries of your young. The gurgle of a freshly ripped throat. We give thanks for your desperation. You have done such hurtful things. The people you know shall rejoice in your death.
I have just no idea what's going on. Who is the Darkness Crawler dude? Is he Gunter O'Dim? Do 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 do. So many theories online on who he is. Very fascinating.
Do not provoke us with the bone gleam shining from your broken bodies. It is a transgression against the night.
Still standing after that! That was possibly the most amazing thing I've ever seen!
Yeah, the blade magic is so awesome.
You shall be sightless, for that is the most blessed state of being. It is our gift to you. You can never escape darkness. It flocks to you always.
What happens if the crawler is Jack of Blades? Wait, what did he just do?
The Dark Guardian shall come and protect us.
Good work! How are we supposed to get past it? Nice one! He's not getting up again.
Petals falling into a river. You are the flowers the children will pick and cast into dead water.
I'm still wondering, how does accumulating that much money help save the citizens of Albion? I would be like, if it's just to get a huge army, I would be like, hey, look, it's either you protect us or die from dark things. But is that what you want, to die from dark things?
Who made you? Who crafted such slight, flimsy forms? You rip like insect wings in our hands.
Blades of Fury Glory V4 final mission attack!
Guardian shall protect the children always.
Owie.
Yes! No armor is stopping you, is it?
I'm busy missing.
Nice one! He's not...
Are you thinking of your loved ones now? How you will never see them again.
I can feel it. We're getting close to that thing. Where are you? Show yourself.
The lost sheep returns to the flock. No one ever leaves the darkness behind.
No!
Do you see? Do you see what you have allowed? We are all shadows now.
Hey! I can't get through!
So I gotta take on Walter?
Children. I can't see the children.
Sorry about this, Walt. I don't know if I'm doing damage towards him or not. Chronos mode.
What you've done to me.
What the? That's just cheating.
Where are you? Where are you?
too could play that game.
You are already dead inside. Join me in darkness.
That's a thing for darkness, huh? Kinda creepy. Done and done. Anticlimactic.
I'm sorry.
You took away the darkness. It's been inside me all this time. But it's light now. I can see the sky. And it's light. I don't think I can fight anymore.
It's all over, Walter. We won. We beat it together.
Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? There was a great king once. The mightiest hero of them all. Remember what you would say?
Teach me to be a hero.
You've done me proud. You've always done me proud.
Oh, Walter.
For Albion. What happens if it just rolls to credits? There's no way. I mean, I've done plenty of games that are like that.
I think old Walter would have liked it out here. He was always a fan of looking tall and stony. I can imagine what he'd say if he was here now.
Shut up, Ben.
Exactly.
It's time I return to my own castle. If ever you need to save the world from another abomination, you know where to find me.
My people shall never forget what you have done for them. We are proud to be part of Albion. I shall return to Aurora in the knowledge that we may at last enjoy peace. Farewell, Your Majesty.
Walter was right about you. You're a hero in every sense of the word. The hero Albion needed.
What will you do now?
I will continue to serve you the best way I can. I belong down in the city. The people there will always need help. Goodbye, my queen.
You have done what I thought impossible. You are the ruler I could never be. But you don't need me anymore. And Albion will heal easier without me.
Well, Queen, old chum, ruler supreme, pal, you did it. You saved the kingdom. And it's my turn to say goodbye. I'm not cut out to be a general. And I think I'd like to start travelling again. Or maybe see if Paige needs any help down in Industrial. But before I go, let's send off our friend in style, shall we? This one's for you, Walter.
This is the world as it could have been, devoid of color, devoid of life. It is thanks to you that it isn't so, and you did it without becoming a tyrant. The people love you, and you have banished the shadow of your brother's reign. You kept your promise to Sabine and his people, when it would have been easier to turn your back on them. A noble gesture. You swore an oath to Paige to better the lives of your people, and you did so even in the face of great danger. You did for the Aurorans what your brother would not. He broke his promise, but you proved to be the better leader. Without the strength to make those choices, we would not be standing here now. Perhaps we shall meet again one day, Queen.
Aren't you going to tell me my future?
The future will reveal itself when it is ready to do so.
And that, ladies and gents, was Fable 3. Thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough. Thank you. Much appreciated. Also, that is it for all of my Fable gameplay walkthroughs. I've done a walkthrough of Fable Anniversary last year. You can watch it right now. I did a walkthrough of Fable 2 last year as well. And now to round it all out with Fable 3, my first walkthrough of 2020. So yeah, overall, I think Fable 3 is a really good to even borderline great game. I think most of the problem stems from the ending. I don't like the end part of the game. The second half of the game, where you pretty much have, where you're the queen or king. I chose, be the queen and whatnot, and you have to obtain enough money for your people to survive the upcoming war against the darkness, which your older brother knew about. I'm like, okay, but what exactly does that money do? Oh, to build an army. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, you couldn't like convince people, hey, either be in the army, or ask allied nations or whatever to be like, hey, be in this army or you're gonna die from the darkness. That was all weird. Plus, we don't really know what the crawler is. I have no idea what he is. Like, I just don't know. I'm dumbfounded. Like, I have no freaking clue what this creature is. He's just an ancient evil who's just woken up, or he's been in Aurora for like 5 years and planning his attack against Albion. I'm like, all right, don't know where you come from. I don't know why you're just there. I guess he's just bad to be bad. Like, I feel like the main villain, I guess the overarching main villain, which is the crawler, was very lackluster, and I guess the other secondary main villain, your brother, is actually really lackluster too, because we didn't like go up against him in a big fight. It was just pretty much bash down the door, hey, you're going away, lock him up. I'm like, are you freaking kidding me? That's it? Like, way too many lackluster moments. But in terms of some of the quests, I did enjoy a lot of the side quests. I mean, I didn't play many of them, most of them I should say, but my favorite one I played, or my favorite quest I played, was the game one, which is pretty much, I feel like, in my personal opinion, is a rip off of Zelda. Like, that was really funny. I'm like, that's freaking awesome. I wish the rest of the game was kind of like that. Kind of like Fable 1 or even Fable 2 to a degree. So yeah, this game definitely has a lot of problems. Like I said, I think this is the Fable game that people did not like the most. They liked the least, I should say. Like, I think it was, like the least. I think it was Fable 3 or Fable 2. I think it was Fable 3. It was probably because the second half of this game, the weight of the world, because it does, to get the good ending. And I saw that, like, I was reading some comment threads on like GameSpot and whatnot. People are like, how do you even get the good ending? I remember seeing one that, like, how are people missing the good ending of this game? I'm like, well, you need 6 million freaking gold coins to get the good ending. I think actually you need a total of 8 million gold coins to get the good ending, and you need your morale of how people see you to be neutral or good or cheery or whatever the hell it is. I'm like, I see why a lot of people will miss it. We got the best ending possible, so I guess that's all well it is. So yeah, I'm excited to see what's next for Fable. Like I said, rumor is that Playground Games, the developers behind Forza Horizon, the Forza Horizon series, they're owned by Microsoft / Xbox now, their first party developer. Hopefully they'll reveal something at E3 this year. If not this year, probably next year, because those rumors about the next Fable game, Fable 4, which I don't think it's going to be Fable 4. I think it's going to be a Fable reboot, because Fable really doesn't have that, like, in the sense of like God of War, the 2018 God of War, they said that it's kind of like a spiritual reboot in a sense, where you don't really need to play God of War 1, 2, 3 and Ascension to understand and enjoy God of War 4 or this new God of War game. Same thing with Halo. Like Bonnie Ross, the head of studios behind 343, she was like, yeah, Halo Infinite is like spiritual reboot, where it'll bring in old fans and new fans. I don't think Fable really has that, because I feel like Fable 3, like the height was with Fable 1, the Fable 2 was pretty high as well. But I feel like it dropped down with Fable 3, and it definitely dropped out with Fable Journey, I think, the Connect game. Then they actually, I remember the game that shut down Lionhead Studios back, God, 2014 or the beginning of 2015, Fable Legends, which was a genre that many developers decided to make, which was the 4v1 isometrical multiplayer games like Fable Legends. BioWare's canceled game Shadowbringers or Shadowringers or something like that. Evolve, like those games were like, that's what Fable Legends was, and that game got panned. No one really enjoyed it. There were people who liked it enough, but not enough to keep that game alive and Lionhead Studios afloat, and that studio, the developers behind Fable, closed down. So yeah, I don't think they're going to be making a Fable 4. Like I said, Fable doesn't have that fan, that very passionate fan base big enough for, hey, Fable 4. I think it's going to be a Fable reboot, in my personal opinion, which I'm all for. Like, let's get out of these Fable games and leave all that stuff behind. Here's hoping that they definitely upgrade the gameplay, because the gameplay is so freaking wonky and kind of bad in all of these Fable games. Like, there are too many buttons in the Fable series do the exact same thing. Like the X button, I'm playing the Xbox One. The X button does like 3 things in Fable 1 and Fable 2. The A button does a couple things. It's just like, come on, like let's just like we remap these buttons. Definitely different for PC, but I'm playing on Xbox One because consoles for that win. So yeah, Fable. I'm excited to see what's next for Fable. Hopefully, like I said, we get some type of announcement this year at E3. That ought to be really exciting. So yeah, for my next gameplay walkthrough, ladies and gents, I just want to touch on this for a quick second. My next full gameplay walkthrough will be Halo Combat Evolved Remastered, or Anniversary, or whatever. I'm doing the same thing like I did with Fable, and playing all the mainline first-person shooter Halo games in anticipation of Halo Infinite this year, this fall actually, with Xbox Series X. Hopefully I could get that game and Series X so I could play both of them. That's just gonna feel right. I already did a walkthrough of Halo 5 and Halo Reach last year, so now in a couple days I'll do a walkthrough of Halo Combat Evolved via Master Chief Collection. Then probably sometime next week we're gonna be switching gears to a brand new game, Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Cannot wait to jump in that. I'm a big fan of the Dragon Ball series, and this one seems to be like an open world-ish RPG. Like, I'm like, okay, like I feel like they put out a Dragon Ball game every year or every other year, so I'm like, this one seems to catch my eye. So yeah, like I said, ladies and gents, thank you all for watching this, and thank you all for joining me for this walkthrough, and join me for my first walkthrough of 2020. Like I said, I put out some stats. I did like over 46 walkthroughs last year, putting out over 230 something videos. That number will definitely increase, so hopefully you guys stay tuned for all that good jazz. So yeah, before I let you guys go, if you guys could please leave, or I forgot to say thank you for did I thank you guys for the support on this walkthrough and my other walkthroughs? Yeah, so thank you all for the love and support of this walkthrough and on my other walkthroughs and on my channel as a whole. Thank you, much appreciated. Before I let you guys go, if you guys could please leave a like on this video, you guys like what you saw. Sorry, I'm getting so tongue-tied and confused what I usually say. Yeah, what I just said, please leave a like on this video if you guys like what you saw. Please subscribe for more content. It helps with the channel a lot. Also, when you do subscribe, make sure to click that little bell next to the subscribe button so you can start receiving notifications when I post videos. Please share my channel and my videos to all your friends, family, cats, and dogs, and who not. And you guys can all follow me on Twitter at Baytuh, Baytuh. And I also have a Patreon page. If you guys could please go over there and donate starting at the $2 tier so I can keep making some cool shit. So that's over here at this youtube.com/Baytuh. That is patreon.com/Baytuh, Baytuh. Also, if you guys don't have a Patreon page or you don't want to use Patreon but you have a PayPal account, I also have a PayPal account you can donate to. That is paypal.me/Baytuh, Baytuh. And without further ado, ladies and gents, my name is Malcolm, also known as Baytuh, and I will catch you guys all on the flip side. Peace.